ooh, fuck, ooh, 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 fuck, ooh. He be like, damn you fine, damn you thick, damn you bad, you that bitch. Here we are. So, hello. I'm about to roll up, and then we just gonna like talk for a little bit, cause it's 2 a.m. So fuck them spinning that bench. So I don't even know what I really want to talk about. Like I did when I was at the house, but now I don't really know. Like I really don't know what I want to talk about. I don't know. I'm not supposed to be putting content out because every time like I really like do it, like I believe in signs and like the Lord and manifestation and whatnot. So and I just know that like this is what I need to be doing for the betterment of me and like my mental state, like my future business endeavors, like all of that. And so basically I do know what I want to talk about, but I just want to talk about like self-love and selfishness, because recently I lost a friend. I don't want to say that like I lost a friend, because I just think that we outgrew each other, and like our wants and desires and like our like cores and shit aren't where they need to be, to where like we can really like fuck with each other like heavily how we used to. Like mind you, like I truly love this girl. Like if you know me for real, you know that like me and this bitch was fucking like damn near married. Like shit. Like she was my everything, right? And as we like began growing and like becoming women, because like you can be friends with somebody as a child and as a young adult, but like when you really try to become yourself and become a woman, it's like your mind and shit start shifting into like what you truly want for yourself, what you will and will not tolerate, what like for the longest time I did not love myself, and I'm still working on that. Like I did not love myself. I did not see myself as beautiful. I was just going through life. Like I wasn't living. Like I wasn't like doing shit that made me happy. I didn't even know what made me happy for real. So like being with her through like the hardest times in my life, and like through like insecurities and like fuck niggas and like weird ass bitches and shit, she was solid. Like she really showed me, like I want to say she showed me what like true friendship is, like between like females, like how to truly be like a friend to somebody and like not want anything in return but to be their friend, you know, like just to love them because you know that they were not loved correctly. So like that's what it is. She taught me how to like see when somebody isn't being loved correctly and how to love them correctly, like how to like notice shit and like love on people in different ways, and how to like, she taught me how to be a bad bitch low key. Like she taught me a lot of shit, but also a lot of shit I had to learn on my own, because I was raised and like I don't know, I was just raised to like I don't even know how to describe it, but really, like, I didn't have a childhood. Like, my mother didn't have time for me to be a child because she really didn't have time to be a child. Like, she had me at 21. I'm gonna be 21 in 2 months. Like she had me young as fuck. My biological father didn't know how to love us and be there for us. So it was really just me and her. And then when my sisters came along, I didn't have time to just be young and be Mo. Like, it was like, you're the oldest of 3 girls and you had got your mama. Like, I don't think she taught me how to be a woman, but she taught me that, like, I can't be that little girl out here on some shit. Like there was no room for me to be a little girl. Like, I just happened to be a girl. You know, like, if you don't talk about, you don't talk about. But there was no room for childish things, like, for me. So I didn't even know what I liked. Like, I didn't, like, I can't remember things that, like, I just genuinely enjoy for myself. And being fucking 20 and, like, growing up and like, really having to fucking, I'm trying to have y'all see me lick this shit. But, like, growing up and being with somebody, because me and my bitch, we were together. She was like my girlfriend, but she like my bitch. Like, it's like that's your bitch. Like, that's like your ride or die. Like, A1 day one. Like, anything pop off, that's the motherfucker I'm gonna call. And to this day, if she call me and she needs some shit, we gonna have to handle it. But like, we were together from the time we were 17 to, like, last week. And we were homeless together. We were house hopping together. We went from Fort Worth to Houston to Florida, back to Fort Worth, to her mama's house, to my mama's house. Like, we were just together. And that is a long time for you to be with somebody and not know shit about yourself. So it was hard for me to figure myself out, and I still be the same person to her. So we ended up, like, you know, separating ways and parting ways, and I aided in that a lot because I'm the type to where if I feel like you're no longer serving me, or I feel like I've given my all in a relationship, and that goes unnoticed, unappreciated, shitted on, any of that, I'm dipping. Like, I'm gone. And like, excuse me. It takes a lot for me to leave, but I will leave. And sometimes I'll tell you, sometimes I won't. Like, a lot of the times I did not tell her that I was done with her. And that hurt her so bad because of, like, past things in her life that I should have taken into consideration when dealing with her feelings. Like, can't wait till I turn 21 talking about me some woods. Ooh, I love smoking backwoods. But basically, fuck, what was I talking about? Okay, I was talking about self-love, and then I was talking about, so basically, yes, I'm quick to leave a relationship. And I will not give you an excuse because I feel like I don't need to. And I've grown into that because for the longest, I did not know nor love myself. And now that I have gotten to a point where I literally broke me and my relationships broke me down to the point to where I wanted to run my car into a median on the highway. And I swore to myself that I would never feel that low again. Like mind you, like I have had like other instances where I felt like I did not want to be here. But when I tell you, was it last September? Either last September or October 2020, September 2020. Nigga, I wanted to die. Fucking die. And I refuse to ever feel like that again. Ever. And if anybody puts me in a position to where I feel like I'm choosing them or me, whereas before I chose them always, fuck no, I'm gone, I'm dipping. Fuck you, fuck what you talking about, because at that point you don't value me. Because you want me to choose you over myself, over my peace, my mind, my heart. Like, I can't do that. I cannot give somebody more of me than I'm willing to give to myself, or that I feel they're not willing to give their parts, like the parts of themselves, to me that way. I can't. I will no longer be in a unequal relationship. Fuck that. And I promise y'all, fuck that. Like, no. You deserve so much better than what people will give to you. Them little scraps of bullshit that people give to you. You deserve more, and ask for it. And if they do not provide, then fuck them, somebody will. And at the end of the day, you provide it for yourself. You don't need nobody when you can give it to yourself. That's why now, like, I don't have many relationships. I don't. And honestly, I come from a family that does not have many relationships. Like, I don't really be like that with people, because it's so hard to meet genuine ass people that want to fuck with you just because you're you. Not because of what you can give them, not because of what connections you have, which I have fucking none. Like, just a nigga who, like, see you and be like, yeah, like, you cool. Like, you cool as shit. So to bring that back to what the fuck I began talking about, you need to be able to take care of you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually before you can allow people to come into your space and be able to give yourself to them. And at the end of it, you will not feel drained. You won't feel like this was all for nothing. Like I learned nothing. Like, my past relationship, like, when we broke up, oh my God, I felt like I learned nothing. I felt like I gave and I tried. Mind you, the Lord wasn't in it at that point that we broke up. Like, the Lord was in it at the beginning, but he was not in it continuously, you know? So, that's a big thing. Keep the Lord in your relationships. Like, it don't matter if the other person's religious or not. It don't matter if y'all pray together. You need to keep that like purity in y'all's relationship. You know, like, I don't think purity is the right word. Ooh, face. I really don't think purity is the right word. But you just need to keep that in your relationships, because when you stay with the Lord, even if, like, I don't want to say even if you don't pray for your relationship, like, but as long as you as an individual stay with the Lord and you stay true to your morals and your values, which you only know when you truly sit with yourself and be like, damn, this is me. Am I okay with that? You know, like, you have to really, like, sit with your morals and your values and be like, is this who I truly am? Is this, that car is a little sexy. Is this, like, who like I don't want to say do you deserve you, but like if you're not worth shit, nobody gonna treat you like shit. Like if you don't see yourself as valuable, as worth something, as beautiful, talented, gifted, fucking anointed, blessed, if you see yourself as just some regular ass like Joe Blow ass motherfucker, that's how niggas will treat you. But that comes with like me not being able to love myself or see myself as anything. Like I don't even know how I saw myself before. And like, mind you, like I'm trying to think of how I see myself now. And it's like, mind you, I don't need validation from other people. I don't need someone to pat me on the back and tell me I'm doing a good job. Really, like regularly watching sermons and praying and listening to people but listening to people who love the Lord as much as I do, because he literally saved my life. So I came into loving or seeing myself as worth breathing through truly finding God for myself and keeping with that consistency. I found my self-love and self-worth through God. And with that, I learned what things I am able to accept, what I'm able to allow, and things that I can no longer deal with. Like I am just now becoming more vocal in my relationships and being able to tell people not to mishandle me in certain ways. And like disrespect is such a big thing to me, and I honestly get it from my mother. And I realized the other night how crazy that nigga is, but how much I fucking understand her. Because you not gonna fucking do me any old kind of way. Not when I don't do you like that. Self-love and whatnot. But okay, I also want to get to the selfishness part of it, because once you find your value and once you understand how to love yourself, you're able to be selfish. And with losing this friend, like things that we talked about really stuck out to me, like during our like last conversation. Like I don't know if we knew that was gonna be our last conversation. Like I'm honestly okay with it being our last conversation. But yeah, it was just like, how can you be selfish with, like, I don't know if this sounds bad or not, but how can you, like, be selfish with someone else in mind? Like, and then, like, my brain, like, goes to, like, what about your husband and your kids? But it's like, if I'm being selfish and, like, and this is something for the betterment of me, like, I cannot take you into consideration. Like, I can't. I literally can't. That's not my job. You're not my job. Like, I am going to die with me. I came in this world with me. So I get to choose me. And then it's like, and I get to choose me every fucking day of my life. So be lucky if I choose you. Like, and I know that sounds really fucked up, but shit. Like, if I choose you and I keep choosing you, then you don't get to be mad when I choose me. Because a lot of times, I didn't choose me. A lot. So, nigga, when I get to, I'm going to. And shit. Like, this sounds so petty, but it's like, shit. Like shit. Like, no. Like, after you learn how to love yourself, okay, I'm gonna speak for me. After I learned the way that I desire to be loved and what I'm willing to accept, like, okay, so when I said what I'm willing to accept in my relationships, like I don't have many, but the ones I have are very successful right now. So what you're willing to accept, it's like everything that I do in my relationships, I willingly do, and I do it for me. Like, so maybe that's the selfishness I'm talking about, but like everything that I do, like in my relationships, like what I say, what I choose to react to, what I don't choose to react to, what I need to be understood, what is like okay for me to brush under the table, like shit like that. Like, I allow that to happen. Like, you know, I don't know how to fucking describe it, but basically everything I do in my relationships, I do it willingly. Like, I'm just like, I'm willing to do this. Like, all right. And it's like, I accept that. So, where was I going with this? Because, bitch, you sound aggressive. Bitch, you're mad. It's like, you're not mad. And, like, you're not really hurt. It's just like, ugh. Like, basically, you get to be selfish with you every motherfucking day of your life. Normalize saying fucking no. Okay? And normalize changing your mind. Like, that's perfectly fine too. Basically, like, you just really gotta have your own back. And, like, you gotta, like, really stand behind yourself and, like, understand what you want and, like, what you will and will not do to get that shit on me. Like, you just really gotta love yourself. And, like, understand that, like, nobody can love you the way you love you. Like, I know what it's like loving somebody. I know what it's like being in love with somebody. Like, I know what it feels like. Like, I literally felt nothing for myself if I did not have somebody to love me, because that's really like my daddy issue shit. Like, I need to be loved. Like I write that regularly, that I am loved. So, really knowing that I can love myself when nobody's around, it's like, it's beautiful on some shit. Like, it's like, I'm good. Like, and a lot of that is God. Almost all of that is God. You can just sit and be who you are in that moment with him. And then, like, you can breathe again. Like, nigga, I relied on people for me to breathe. Like, like, that's not okay. That is not okay. Ever. Ever. Like, need people to, like, keep you moving for real. Like, that shit is horrible. Horrible. Like, not being able to be by yourself. Like, but always being by yourself. Like I don't even know, like, it's like my life is like a blank. Like, damn. Like, it's crazy, bro. It is fucking crazy. Like, what? Oh. This is my own lip gloss. It's called Strawberry Tropics. It is strawberry kiwi flavor. And it's such good quality. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna get back into making them, I think. But I tried and it just didn't feel right. Like, I didn't love it, you know? And it's like, I love it, but I don't know. I just need to really, I got motherfucking homework I need to do. Shit. While I'm sitting out here. Oh my God. I have so much homework to do. Wow. I have 4 days of homework to do. 2 different classes. 40 slides. At least. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Yeah, because that's 80 slides for that class. And then that. Fuck. Did I not finish that? Please tell me I finished that. Okay, Monday I was out of school. But, okay. Well, fuck. Well, goddamn, I got to go. Bye, y'all.